What's up, everybody? Name's KEEB. You guys already know if you're tuning into the backtesting video. You guys are in real OG. But yeah, you already know the vibes today. We're going to be backtesting. We're going to be getting it in. We're going to be doing all of that. Okay? We're also live with the Discord right now. So, if you guys hear me answering questions, that is from them, right? So you guys are getting an extra saucy call. Okay? So, daily chart. We're in this daily. We have this daily down here as well. I'd probably assume we just kind of presume bearish at this point, right? We have this 4 hour that we're kind of very much rejecting to go into. Let's see. Nice. We have this 30-minute that's continuing to hold price. We also have this hourly that's continuing to hold price. Huge, insane wick up here. Clear buy side. Very, very nice. Looks great. Get this high time frame reversal, low time frame continuation type of trade here. I very much like it though. Nice. Okay. So we are getting a instant Judas. 15-minute as well, 30-minute. Ooh, yikes, that close was rough. Okay, I kind of want to take the change in the state here. Low key. This wick though is really nice because we came back and we swept. Low key, bro. Y'all think this will play out? Hold up, there's probably a 15-minute gap or some shit. No, not even. We actually are. Ooh, we're in a 4-hour gap line. Ooh, okay. I'm gonna just take it to like there. Oh my god, they blowing my shit up, gang. But I probably would have entered there. So let's go ahead and rip that. Might as well just hold it up to these highs, low key. I don't see a reason to go break even. We should honestly run all of this buy side. I'm not gonna lie. We should genuinely run all of this buy side, boy. Looks super nice. Ooh, that's the only thing I don't like. We're in a 4-hour gap on ES. That I don't like. We have all of this generated liquidity though. But I think it's honestly fine. So I'm gonna just go for the 1-to-1, low key. Holy chud. Is there anything on ES I gotta look out for? Dude, I hate my fucking shit so bad. Bro, my mouse is frying me, bruh. We could honestly just bust some shit like this, so then we could just get out the market super quick. There we go. Jesus criminy, yo. Okay, that's not all the way till up here. Yeah, no, we're good. Okay, yeah, we're ripping this. 1 minute inversion. Insane odd Judas. One Connie. Bam. Easy. Bet we run all the way up to these highs too. Oh, I'm just a goat for taking the 1-to-1. This is why I always take 1-to-1s. Oh my god. Wait, we even might. Okay, wait, hold up. We've just generated more liquidity. Tapping into. Oh my god, we've done it. Oh, yo, R.I.P. to whoever took this, son. 10:03. We probably have a 30-second. We get the change in the state here. Defo 30-second. Dude, we're about to rip another banger twin. Oh my god. More generated liquidity. More reaction. Oh, this is beautiful. Oh, we did inverse the 1 hour gap though. We did inverse the 1 hour gap though. I'd fade this just because of that, but this probably rips. Yeah, of course it does. And that rips all the way up to buy side, huh? That rips all the way up to buy side, don't it? It does. That rips all the way to buy side after inversing a 1 hour gap, bro. That is insane. I can't even lie, twin. That is nuts, bruh. Okay, let's go to the next day. Taking my 1-to-1 and getting armarkedo. I didn't even explain that one, but we were reacting out of a... Dude, that was a super nice trade. If you have questions, just drop them in the comments. And I'll oh my god, I'm skipping this day. Sorry. I'm skipping it, though. I don't care. W. Okay. Okay, kind of relative equal highs here. Clear buy side though. Hella clear buy side though. Hella clear buy side. Okay, we have 4 hours off of a 4 hour. High time frame is pretty bullish. We have this 4 hour intermediate low. Resting inside of this fair value gap. Potential places we could see reaction. Okay, obviously just chilling, accumulating. What the hell? Okay, sell side liquidity resting in this 4 hour. Clear buy side above. Relative equal highs. Looks clean, boy. Looks pretty clean. Oh, that's rough. Okay. Let's see if we have like a 15-minute or... We have this 30-minute. Yeah, we have this 15-minute that's probably about the same price lower. Off of a 1 hour sweep. Well, no, it also got inversed. So we actually may get some kind of trade off this 15-minute. Let's kind of see what we're doing here. Okay, this is 9:30 opening candle. Okay, we're just chopping. Okay, then we get the huge move. Holy shit. Huge reaction off of this. We didn't sweep. Let's see if we put in an SMT or something. No, we didn't. Oh my god, we put double devil's mark and inverse the 15-minute on ES. However, oh wait, what the fuck? Low time frame here looks crazy, but we've swept it all. So looks like we could just be bearish because we have this huge SMT here, bros. Huge SMT. Holy chud. Holy moly, bruh. Okay. So, and then we've also swept liquidity in this 1 hour, but this 30-minute gap's now got inversed, so kind of just want to see. Yeah, let's send price lower. Getting pretty crazy reaction out of here. There we go. 10 a.m. rips through sell side. Very nice. Sweeping liquidity into this 4 hour gap. Taking our sell side. Removing our SMT. Nice. Generating more highs for us to take. Nice, bruh. Very nice. And we also have 930 high here. So, banger. Very nice. I love 930 high. My Tapped into the 4 hour. Oh, rough. Our highest time frame inversion is going to be his 3 minute. Okay, rough. Maybe we're just dump. That could be a possibility. We've also opened this 5 minute. This is something we can mark out. Wow, we're 10 a.m. and it's just fucking us over here. Yeah, okay, we're just dumping. Okay. Yeah, we're just dumping with no retrace. Okay. I guess we got a 5 minute tap here. Didn't tap into this 5 minute though, and it's not really sponsored by pretty much anything. So, not really something you know. Want to really be fond of. So, at 10:46 at this point, this is when I just get off the day. We're just dumping. We're not. There's no DOLs lower for us to really attract to. There's really nothing. So. All right. We have pulled up to the next day. Okay. Wow. Okay. Well, we still have these relative equal lows. We've just generated liquidity, so it looks pretty chill. We can get rid of that as well. Okay. So we have this weekly high as well. So that's a beautiful signature in price here. Okay, nice. We've swept liquidity in this 1 hour. We've inversed this 1 hour. We have relative equal highs. With generated liquidity below, so this looks really nice. I'd like to just get a little retrace here. Hopefully we could tap into this 30 minute. That'd be pretty cool. That's kind of what I would like to see. Yes, we did it. We've tapped into it. My bad, paused and hit the bathroom really quick. We are back, spring loaded and ready to fucking rip. So immediate tappage into the 30 minute. We're also going to have an hourly opening here. These relative equal highs are very juicy for, a trader like me. So I'm really liking these here. This is very nice. Tapped into the 15 minute, right? We're getting reaction out of this 15 minute. We have left relative equal highs with 930 here. Generated liquidity leading up to our higher time frame target. This looks like a very nice AMD here, right? It looks very nice. Lower time frame AMD. It looks very swell. I'd like to see good explosive reaction. Okay, well, I said explosive, motherfucker. Okay. Maybe open a new 1 minute leg here. Okay, so it looks like we are genuinely not doing shit. Okay, fire. So, do we have a sponsored gap to the right of us? No. Oh, we do have an hourly we've wicked into, and then we get this 5 minute. However, at this current time and point of the 5 minute, what could we even be targeting lower? There's no 1 hour. We have this intermediate low all the way down here, right? But however, this is kind of high resistance liquidity with this gap defending it. So I don't really see price coming all the way down here. Now, it could, but I don't think it really will. Do we get like a trade? Yeah, we do. However, this is something I'd fade low-key. I just don't like the structure. I don't like this 1 hour gap here. Just like, this might print for the 1-to-1 low-key. Kind of generated highs at your stop loss. The stop hunt's kind of weak. However, like, it doesn't look terrible. And ES is also just genuinely just ripping higher at this time and point. Wow. Okay, so yeah, this is definitely something that I would fade. Not gonna lie. This will probably print for the 1-to-1 though. Okay, let's see. Wow, instant printage. Instant printage for the 1-to-1. That's insane. ES looks so absolutely bonkers right now. I've never seen no shit like that. Holy moly, bro. 1 second, let me grab my chicken. Alright, we back. Maybe we can tap into this. Maybe we can sweep this sell side, but after this kind of, not too crazy of a dump. So. Okay. Okay. Have we manipulated into something on both gaps? Okay, now we tap this 30-minute. We're getting huge rejection off of this swept liquidity, though. So, holy shit. Oh, we've taken buy side already. We've genuinely taken buy side. Holy bro, this SMT is insane. We have this huge 4-hour rejection block, as well as this 1-hour gap now that we're tapping into. Opened up a 5-minute. Could see a little mech here though. Sweeping this liquidity. Yeah, let's see. Oh, that's so rough. Yeah, we're kind of just doing some real bullshit, bro. Okay. Now we open this 15-minute. Let me go back. One candle that quick. It's this 1 minute. Okay, we do get this mech here. Ooh, we have inversed the 1-hour though. Not good, not good, not good, bro. Genuinely, that's pretty poo. Okay, let's just go to the next day, bro. This shit's buns. Oh! Oh, it's... Oh, I was on the 30-minute. Okay. I was dead at tripping. Go to the next day. Shebang. Shebang. Alright, diving right back into it. Relative equal highs. We've now taken this high on the daily time frame. We've taken out this accumulation here. Next target on the daily time frame, or this is the 4-hour time frame. My apologies. We still have these relative equal highs above. Go ahead and mark those out. Okay. Now go down to a lower time frame. See what's going on. We have an hourly gap here. Right. We have this high up here. Really not gonna mark out all this. My main target is gonna be up here. And then also, you can clearly see we've wicked into this 4-hour. God moves higher. We are disrespecting this 4-hour bearish for value gap. So I was going today thinking, what are we respecting? What are we disrespecting? See if there's. We also have this 15-minute gap, as well as this 30-minute gap. So I'd like to see ideally a retrace into this 30-minute gap. However, we may really not need to. It is a scenario where we might be at all-time highs. Looks like we are at all-time highs. Yeah, so we are still at our all-time highs. So we can expect pretty premium distributions. So it's potentially possible that if this 15-minute holds price, we could just get a trade up towards these relative equal highs. Now, ideally, though, I would like to see price at least tap into this 30-minute, get a hit EQ of this range here, which is going to be, yeah, tapping into this 30-minute would be good. If we could tap into this for value gap and get a bullish reaction out of it, it would confirm these relative equal highs to get hit. So that's kind of what I'm looking for coming into the day. Price opens, we immediately tap into the 15-minute fair value gap. We wick into this 1-minute gap and it respects. So we may, this is good for me, right? Because this 1 minute respecting kind of shows low time frame. We could potentially go take out these low time frame liquidity pool, this low time frame accumulation, tapping into this 30-minute gap here. That would be ideal. Very awesome, right? Now we've tapped into this 30-minute gap. Hopefully ES is kind of doing a similar situation here. Nice. 930 wick as well. Tapped into the 15-minute. Nice. And we have the SMT as well. ES is not tapped into this 30-minute. Now NQ has. Looks like a pretty good day of price. All right. And I like we get immediate bullish reaction out of it. Let's see. We have these two 1-minute gaps here. We also have this 2-minute inversion. 2 minutes probably going to be our highest time frame inversion. We do have a 3-minute as well as a 3-minute at the top of this leg. However, in the leg wise, it's going to be this 2-minute. Okay. Nice. Okay, we really like this reaction here. Looks like we get a 3-minute close, but we also are tapping into this 5-minute gap here. So I wouldn't really expect this 5-minute to hold, right? However, it does put you in a little bit of a bad scenario. You could just wait for the 5-minute close. In my eyes, if we get this 2-minute close, yeah, We get the 2 minute. We get a change in the state of direction on the 2 minute. I'd probably enter here. This is pretty good, right? We have a protected stop loss. Look at how we've wicked into this 30 minute. We also have an SMT at this low, just showing bullishness, right? We take the low. We don't take it on ES. However, ES also taps into the 15 minute. Okay, it looks like we do inverse this 15 minute here, but however, I don't really want to let that invalidate my trade idea. With the displacement, we have a protected stop loss. The reaction out of the 15 minute or the 30 minute gap is insane. If we have a 15 minute PO3, we sweep these lows and we're at all-time highs. So we can expect distributions higher, right? So in this scenario, where the hell are the relative equal highs? Yeah, I'm washed. I'd hold up to these highs. Holy shit, yo. Oh, my chart's so dust. Dude, I want to zoom out. Whatever, bro. This is good enough, yo. 2 minute inversion, as well as a change in the state of direction. Protected stop loss. Looks really nice. We do have this 5 minute as well. However, we can kind of assume that this 5 minutes going to get inversed. We don't even have the gap on ES, right? So we should be totally good to go here. Nice little just 1-to-1 here. Alright. And we want to get wicked out. Alright. We just got straight stop hunted. That's fire. Could have just went break even in the 5 minute, I guess, huh? I was convicted though. Thought that definitely would have just ripped low key. Wow, now we have this accumulation, but we reject off his 15 minute in the first place. Now maybe ES is tapped into the 30 minute. We still have not tapped into the 30 minute on ES. Wow, not even an SMT at this low here. What's going to be our highest? We do get this. Do we get the 3 minute close? Okay, yeah. So it looks like we do get this reentry here, right? We're reacting very, very bearish off of this, right? And we have relative highs here. The displacement's super clean. Let's see if we can get a pullback here. So we can just target for the 1-to-1. Could also have our stop at the inversion. Throw our stop here low genuinely. If we do come back down here, you want to see displacement, right? So. Oh, shit. Wait, what? Yeah, bruh. There we go. Weird trade, yo. Weird trade, bruh. Just go to our next day. We got to trade off. This is how I would act in real markets anyway. I'm taking my one trade. I get up out of there every time. All right. Coming onto the 4 hour. We've tapped into this 4 hour gap. Sweeping liquidity. Looking like we're getting a pretty bullish reaction out of it. Okay. We also have this 1 hour that we're respecting. Accumulation above, right? We have previous New York highs at the leading up to this accumulate or